Hello students, in Science 1 we will revise Chapter 11 Reflection of Light, Chapter 12 Study of Sound, Chapter 13 Carbon an Important Element, and Chapter 14 Substances in Common Use. Let us revise reflection of light. What sign conventions are used for reflection from a spherical mirror? Answer: the sign conventions for spherical mirrors is as follows. Objects are always placed to the left of the mirror. All distances parallel to the principal axis are measured from the pole of the mirror. All distances measured towards the right of the pole of the spherical mirror are taken as positive, while distances measured towards the left are taken as negative. Heights measured vertically upwards from the principal axis are taken as positive. Heights measured vertically downwards from the principal axis are taken as negative. Draw ray diagrams for the cases of images obtained in concave mirrors. Let us consider the following case when the object is between the center of curvature C and the principal focus F. In this case, the image is formed behind the center of curvature. The image is real, inverted, and magnified. Which type of mirrors are used in the following? Periscope, floodlights, shaving mirror, kaleidoscope, street lights, headlamps of a car. Answer: as shown in the given table, a plane mirror is used in a periscope. A concave mirror is used in floodlights. Concave mirror is used as a shaving mirror. Plane mirror is used in a kaleidoscope. A convex mirror is used in street lights. And concave mirror is used in headlamps of a car. Why does obtaining the image of the sun on a paper with the help of a concave mirror burn the paper? The rays from the sun are parallel. When these rays fall on the concave mirror, they are converged to a single point on the focal plane of the mirror. Thus, a lot of heat is produced at that point. Now, if a paper is placed at that point to get the image of the sun, the paper gets burnt because of huge amount of heat concentrated at that point. What are the uses of concave and convex mirrors? The uses of concave mirrors are as follows. It is used in barber shop and dental hospitals. If the object is placed between the pole and the focus of the mirror, an erect, virtual, and magnified image is obtained. It is used in torches and headlamps of vehicles. The source of light is kept at the focus of the mirror, thus a parallel beam of light is obtained. Concave mirrors are used in floodlights. The source of light is placed a little beyond the center of curvature of the mirror. This gives a bright beam of light. Concave mirrors are used in various equipment using solar energy. That is, concave mirrors are used in solar devices. Sun rays reflected by a concave mirror comes together in the focal plane. The uses of convex mirrors. Mirrors used in street lamps and on the sides of cars and motorcycles are convex mirrors. Big convex mirrors are fitted at shops because of its larger field of view. Let us now revise study of sound. What are longitudinal waves? Sound is a form of energy which is in the form of waves that creates the sensation of hearing in our ears. Now, a medium is necessary for the propagation of the sound waves. These sound waves produce a chain of compression, that is places of higher density, and rarefaction, that is a place of lower density in the medium. The particles of the medium oscillate about their central or mean positions in a direction parallel to the propagation of the wave known as longitudinal waves. Explain transverse waves. Transverse waves are formed by dropping a stone in still water, which causes the particles of water to oscillate up and down. These oscillations are perpendicular to the direction of propagation of the wave. How are the frequency and the wavelength of sound waves indicated? The Greek letter lambda, as shown, is used to indicate the wavelength of sound waves, while its frequency is indicated by nu. What is the relation between velocity of sound wave and distance? The distance covered by a point on the wave, for example the point of highest density or lowest density, in unit time is the velocity of the sound wave. Therefore, the velocity is equal to density upon time. At the same time, given that the sound wave covers a distance equal to wavelength in time period capital T, then the velocity of the sound wave is equal to wavelength upon the time period. Hence, V is equal to lambda upon T. What are audible sounds? Audible sounds are the sounds of frequencies in the range 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz which the human ear can hear. What are infrasound and ultrasound? Sounds of frequencies lower than 20 Hz and higher than 20,000 Hz, which is 20 kHz, cannot be heard by the human ear. The sound with frequency smaller than 20 Hz is called infrasound. Meanwhile, ultrasound are sound waves with frequency greater than 20 kHz. Who has the special ability to hear ultrasonic sounds? Some of the animals, such as the dog, mouse, bat, dolphin, and so on, have the special ability to hear ultrasonic sounds. So, they are able to sense some noise that is inaudible to human ears. Meanwhile, children under 5 years of age and some creatures and insects can hear waves with frequency up to 25 kHz. Bats, mice, dolphins, etc. can also produce ultrasound. What is called reverberation? Sound waves that get reflected from the walls and roof of a room multiple times cause a single sound to be heard not once but continuously. This is known as reverberation. The roof of a movie theater and a conference hall is curved. Give a scientific reason. The roof of the movie theater as well as that of the conference hall are intentionally made curved so that the sound produced can be reflected from the roof parts and also from the walls and can reach all parts of the theater or the conference hall. This works on the principle of reflection of sound. These sound waves that get reflected from the walls and roof of a room multiple times cause a single sound to be heard not once but continuously. This is called reverberation. Let us revise carbon, an important element. Explain the difference between diamond and graphite. In diamond, every carbon atom is bonded to 4 neighboring atoms by covalent bonds. In graphite, every carbon atom is bonded to 3 other carbon atoms. Diamond has a tetragonal 3-dimensional structure. Graphite has an hexagonal layered structure. The nature of diamond, it is colorless and the hardest substance. The nature of graphite, it is soft, black and slippery to touch. The density of diamond is 3.5 grams per cubic centimeter. The density of graphite is 1.9 to 2.3 grams per cubic centimeter. Diamond does not dissolve in any solvent. Graphite dissolves in few solvents. Diamond is a bad conductor of electricity. Graphite is a good conductor of electricity. Diamond is used as an ornament. It is also used in glass cutting and in drilling machines. Graphite is used as a lubricant. It is also used in paints and polish and for making carbon electrodes. Write scientific reasons. Graphite is a conductor of electricity. As there are free electrons present between the layers of graphite, these free electrons continuously move within the entire layer and result in conduction of electricity. Hence, graphite is a conductor of electricity. Graphite is not used in ornaments. Graphite is a soft, brittle and slippery material. Also, it does not have any metallic luster like gold or silver, which is a desired quality in any ornament. Hence, graphite is not used in making ornaments. Biogas is an eco-friendly fuel. Biogas is an eco-friendly fuel because it is generated from waste like animal dung, dry leaves, and wet garbage. Biogas serves as a cheap fuel that is convenient to use, and in addition to this, a very good manure is also produced as a side product of the process. It also helps to cut the dependence on fossil fuels which are fast depleting. In which compound forms does carbon occur? Carbon in its combined state exists as various compounds such as carbon dioxide and in the form of carbonates such as calcium carbonate, marble, calamine, that is zinc carbonate, fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, natural gas, carbonaceous nutrients such as carbohydrates, proteins and fats, natural fibers such as cotton, wool and silk, hydrocarbons that are compounds of carbon and hydrogen. Practical uses of carbon dioxide. The practical uses of carbon dioxide are as follows. To make aerated drinks, solid carbon dioxide is used in cold storage and also to keep milk and milk products and frozen substances cool during transport. For special effects of a mist in dramas and movies. Carbon dioxide obtained by chemical reaction or kept under pressure is used in fire extinguishers. Liquefied carbon dioxide is used to remove caffeine from coffee. Liquid carbon dioxide is used as a solvent in modern eco-friendly dry cleaning. Plants use carbon dioxide in air for photosynthesis. Complete the following chemical reactions. The answers are as underlined. CH4, that is methane, plus 2O2 gives CO2 plus 2H2O plus heat. CH4 plus Cl2 in the presence of light gives CH3Cl, that is chloromethane, plus HCl. And the third, 2NaOH plus CO2 gives Na2CO3 plus H2O. Complete the following statements. The answers are as underlined. Subdivision A. A carbon atom forms a covalent bond with other atoms. In this bond, the two atoms share electrons. B. All the carbon bonds in a saturated hydrocarbon share electrons. C. At least one carbon bond in an unsaturated hydrocarbon is multiple. D. Carbon is the essential element in all the organic compounds. E. The element hydrogen is present in most organic compounds. Let us revise substances in common use. Give scientific explanation. Subdivision A. Bleaching powder as the odor of chlorine. The main constituent of bleaching powder is chlorine. As bleaching powder undergoes slow decomposition due to the carbon dioxide in air, chlorine gas is released. The chemical reaction is CaOCl2, that is calcium oxychloride or bleaching powder, plus CO2 gives CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate, plus Cl2. It is because of this release of chlorine gas, bleaching powder has the odor of chlorine. Subdivision B. Soap forms a precipitate in hard water. Answer. When soap is mixed with hard water, calcium and magnesium salts or fatty acids are formed. These being water insoluble, they form a precipitate and that is why lather is not formed. Which diseases are caused by artificial food colors? Tetrazine, sunset yellow are artificial food colors that are used extensively. Overconsumption of artificial food colors can be detrimental to health. Food colors that are added to pickles, jam and sauce may contain small quantities of lead and mercury, which can be harmful for those who consume these products on a regular basis. Consumption of foods with added food colors causes diseases such as ADHD, which is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder in children. Write briefly about the three methods of electrolysis of sodium chloride. Following are the three methods of electrolysis of sodium chloride. The first method is a saturated solution of sodium chloride is electrolyzed by passing electric current through it. This releases hydrogen gas at the cathode while chlorine gas is generated at the anode. This is the method used for production of chlorine gas. During the process, an important basic compound, NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide, is formed in the cell. The chemical reaction is 2NaCl plus 2H2O gives 2NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. The second method is the salt melts when it is heated to a high temperature, that is about 800 degrees Celsius. This is said to be the fused state of the salt. The third method, electrolyzing the fused salts, releases the chlorine gas at the anode and liquid sodium metal at the cathode. What is meant by radioactivity? Elements like thorium, radium and uranium that have a high atomic number and spontaneously emit invisible, highly penetrating radiation of high energy. This property of these elements is known as radioactivity. Explain how radioactivity is used in radiography. Radioactivity is used in radiography as follows. Gamma rays from the isotopes like cobalt-60, iridium-192 are used in the radiography camera to detect the internal cracks and voids in cast iron articles and iron solder. This technique is applied to detect flaws in metal work. What are the uses of anodizing? Anodizing is used to protect iron articles from rusting. It is also the process used to manufacture anodized cooking utensils like griddles and cookers and so on. What is a ceramic? It is a heat-resistant substance that is used to make pots, Mangalore roofing tiles, construction bricks, pottery, terracotta articles, and so on.